What's up, guys? It's BWADE. I'm going to give you my 5 favorite picks for Game 4 of the Thunder Timberwolves series. I'm excited to walk through the data, the analysis of these picks with you and kind of explain to you why I like these picks and why I decided to put my money on them. The goal is to give you enough information so that at the end of the video, you can make an informed decision as to whether you want to tail these picks or not. As always, guys, it's gambling. There's a chance they miss, but these are just the picks I like, and always bet responsibly, right? So looking at how we've been doing, y'all, VIP, we are in, I think, a 3-day slump right now, right? And I always want to own it. I want to be transparent with y'all. And like, we do well over time. We're still up over the last 30 days. We're still profitable, but last three days have been rough. We're starting out today. We already hit our 2-unit pick of the day with the Tigers. Scooble just pitched a complete game, so things are turning around. We're about to hit one of those hot streaks that we get on. We had, I think, 3 sweeps within a 10-day stretch earlier in the month. So guys, if you want to get in VIP and get all of our game picks along with our VIP DFS prop picks, there's 2 ways to jump in. You can either use code NBA in the checkout. You'll get 80% off and it'll cost you $10 for a week of picks. The other option, which is what most people go with, sign up with one of the apps I tell you about in this video. Sleeper, Underdog, or any of the apps down below in the description. Betr, Dabble, Chalkboard, and use my code, deposit $5, $1,000, doesn't matter, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram and I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. Both great options. I also do an autographed jersey giveaway every month on this channel. This is going to be the 7th jersey I give away. This month it is a signed Anthony Edwards jersey, and all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. That's it. At the end of the month you will be entered into the raffle. So make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and let's start getting into these picks. I'm starting out with Jaden McDaniels. We're going under 6.5 rebounds, and you're going to want to make sure you get this under 6.5. It's already moved down to 5.5 rebounds on a couple different apps, but I did get it at 6.5 on Sleeper. So if you can't find it, it'll be on Sleeper. Y'all, he's only hit this 4 times in the last 25 games. 16%, right? And we're getting it almost at like even money. It's minus 138. He's hit it 3 times in the playoffs so far out of 13 games. Head to head, he did hit it by a lot back in February. They played 3 times in February. He hit it twice. But the other, I mean, he's hit it in 2 out of 7 games against them. So a 28% hit rate against the Thunder, and then a 16% hit rate in the last 25 games. And we're getting it at minus 138. Like, that just doesn't make sense. And so I feel pretty good with this fade, especially with the fact that if there ends up being a blowout, he's definitely going under because minutes are going to get cut short. And then I'm pairing that up with Alex Caruso, under half a first quarter rebound. Taken this a few times. We've done pretty well with it. He's only gone over this 8 times in the last 30 games. When we look at the playoffs, he's only gone over it 3 times in 14 games. He's averaging 0.3 first quarter rebounds, and we're getting it at minus 140. The data just points to him going under, right? He doesn't get a ton of first quarter minutes. You look in the series, 3, 5, and 3. So he's averaging right about 3 to 4 first quarter minutes, and yeah, he's just not getting first quarter rebounds. So I feel great taking this at minus 140. We are fading Alex Caruso's first quarter rebounds. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting just about 2.8x for this on Sleeper. Love Sleeper. They have a ton of different props for each player. Some of these, like first quarter rebounds for Caruso, might be hard to find on another app. Sleeper is always going to have them on there. They also give us a ton of promos, and they have a great sign-up bonus where you use code BWADE. They are going to double your first deposit and give you a free pick as well. Take advantage of that free money and the free pick. And then when you do, take a screenshot, send it over to me on Instagram, and I'll get you that free week of VIP. But this is a great app that everyone should have in their arsenal. Also, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you're entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey when I do the raffle in a couple days. I'm excited to give that one out. Let's get into these next few picks. I'm taking Julius Randle, over 18.5 points. Y'all, he had that one terrible game 2, right? He only dropped, I don't even know what it was, 6 points. It was terrible. But otherwise, he bounced right back with a 24-point game. You look at what he's been doing in the playoffs, and he's only missed this 3 times. He's only missed it twice in the last 12 games. He's averaging just about 23 points per game in these playoffs. I love him to continue going over it, y'all. You look at what he's been doing consistently in the mid 20s. He's been a more consistent scorer than Anthony Edwards has been, and I like him to come back, especially at home, and get over this 18.5 point mark here. It only jumped up 1 point from that 17.5. You can see it was 19.5, and then he had that 6 point game, and it came down 2 points because of that. And now we had another good game, and it's only come back up one. So after it was sitting at like 19.5, we're actually getting a better price on this than it was earlier in the series. So I love taking the over on Randall here, 18.5 points. Also taking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 6.5 assists. This is more so a head-to-head type matchup for us. And when you look at what he's done in this series, right? Game 1, he had 9 assists. Game 2, he had 8 assists. And then in game 3, he still had, I look at this as a positive. He still had 6 assists in only 28 minutes, right? Because it was a blowout, so they decided to rest their players. He still had 6 assists in 28 minutes compared to the 38, 42 minutes that he's typically playing. So if you just look at that and assume he's probably going to play another 10 to 15 minutes in most games, we're going to get that extra assist. When you look at how he's done head-to-head against them, he had only 2 assists in the first game they played back in December. But since then, he's had 8 or 9 assists in every game, except for this last one where he only played 28 minutes. And again, unless they lose by 42 again, I expect him to get over this number. Now, it is minus 154, but we're getting it at a pretty solid price on Underdog, which is where I locked this slip in on because we got a good price on this SGA assist line. And then I am ending it with Naz Reid over 6.5 rebounds. This might be my favorite pick of the day. I locked it in last game, and even though he only played 19 minutes, he still got 8 rebounds. You look at how he's done against them, and he has hit this in every single game against the Thunder this year. He's averaging 9.7 rebounds a game against the Thunder. Like, that's all you should need. He's had 8, 8, and 8 rebounds in this series so far. As you can see, the first 2 games he played 28 and 28 minutes. Game 3, he only played 19 minutes, and he still pulled down 8 rebounds in only 19 minutes. So this is almost blowout proof as well, because there's already been blowouts in this series, and he still covered it in all of those. So I can only assume that if it's a closer game and he plays more minutes, he's going to get more assists as well. But given the fact that he's covered this in every game against them this year, and he's averaging 9.7 rebounds per game against the Thunder, absolutely love this Naz Reid pick, especially at minus 106. We're getting this at just about even money. Lock this in. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 5.4x for this on Underdog. Underdog has the best promos going for these NBA playoffs right now. They're giving us 70% profit boost on game 4s. They're giving us a profit boost on every single playoff game. It starts at 40% on game 1 and goes up to 100% profit boost on game 7. It's called the extender. They're giving it to all users, guys. This will significantly increase your payouts. If you're not using Underdog during these playoffs, you are just leaving money on the table. These profit boosts are crazy, and they're giving them out every single day. Hop on Underdog. When you use code BWADE, they will double that first deposit up to $1,000, guys. That's free money. Withdraw some money from a different account, a different app that you use, and just put it on Underdog using code BWADE. They double it. It's a risk-free way to increase your bankroll, and you can take advantage of all these profit boosts and put in the same picks that you would use on a different app, right? And now you're going to get the profit boost. You have an increased bankroll from using code BWADE. They're all pros, right? And so do that. Take a screenshot, send it to me over on Instagram. I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP. You'll get all our game picks, all of our DFS picks. We'll be cashing together, guys. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. You'll be entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey. I appreciate y'all. Let's get some money.